Hello, my friends. For this reading, we are starting off with the question, what do I need to know about this person or situation in order to understand it more clearly? The card number is 11 if you're interested in that. And I don't know yet whether this is a person or a situation. And I'm not even sure that I'll be able to determine that, because it may be that for some of you it's a person and for some of you it's a situation. We'll see. So I'm starting off with the tea leaves to see what this person or situation is. And we do have older man. So dealings or relationship with an older man. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So it's something that's already been done, something that's already happened. And then we have dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Mice, discord among friends or family. A goal-oriented person, is this you? A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, so it doesn't have to be romantic. Butterfly, a change for the better. And bear, danger, especially in money matters. But you also have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So maybe you're just very uneasy about a financial situation. Could be a business dealing. And again, with an older man, this is not looking terribly romantic to me. It really does look, if it is a person, I don't know, this doesn't even feel like a person. I think it's, it says romantic or business, but perhaps you're trying to do business with a family member? That's what I'm feeling right now. Let's see who you are. That will help refine the reading, or help you determine whether it's for you or not. Who is this reading for? This card has been trying to come out for days. I keep seeing it and seeing it and seeing it, and then it doesn't come out. But here it is, the fire ant. It did come out in reversed, although I usually cover all meanings of these cards. I don't care whether they come out reversed. We're just going to talk about all of it. But I don't think you want the fire ant in reverse. All right, where did the fire section go? That's air. Here we go. Fire ant, aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Okay. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances, rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. To bring into balance, solo time, walks at night. I would strongly suggest getting away from your electronics. No gaming, no texting, no doom scrolling. So fire is yang relative to things like water or, of course, nighttime. Those are yin. So walking at night is a really good idea. But the other thing that has been determined, I'll say, by people who practice, excuse me, who practice Chinese medicine, excuse me, is that electronics, watching TV even, anything you're doing on your cell phone or a computer, any of these things are yin depleting. And the Western science has come to back this up. So I heard it first from Chinese medical practitioners that these things are yin depleting. And then several years later, reports started coming out that if you want to sleep at night, if you have trouble sleeping at night especially, but for better sleep at night, you need to turn off all your electronics at least an hour, preferably 2 hours before bedtime. So it seems to me that you are seriously overstimulated. And that is not helping the situation. So that is what I'm getting right now, that someone is overstimulated. The walking at night is nice, but I think turning off the electronics, giving yourself a break from all that stuff would be so much better for you. I mean, if you could go several days without any of this, then that would do wonders, I'm sure. But even just setting up a practice where you turn everything off 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed would probably do wonders for you. If you do decide to take those walks at night, make sure you leave your phone home. As long as it's safe, of course. If it's not safe, you shouldn't go walking at night. All right. Sorry that my throat is acting up this morning. It hasn't done this in a long time. Not this badly. All right. Let's get some more advice for you regarding this. What do you need to know about this person or situation in order to understand it more clearly and have a positive outcome? How's that? What do you need to know, or what will help you to have a more positive outcome with this person or situation? Interesting. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take that one because it was mostly showing. All right. I don't know if I have it centered or not. I'm trying. All right, my fire ant person. We have 28 the moon, 32 oak tree, and 18 the spring. Oh, spring. That might cool down a fire ant. I hope I've got everything on screen. All right. We'll start with the spring. Keywords: dreams, refreshment of spirit. So once again, we have very yin idea here. Of course, it's showing water. Again, also very yin. Water and earth. For the Celts, springs were magical places. Water welling up from the underworld had healing properties and could grant wisdom. Answers to your problems will well up from your subconscious in hunches, dreams, or sudden flashes of inspiration. Encourage them by making sure you get sufficient sleep. And drink pure spring water instead of your usual beverage. The spring has a talismanic effect, attuning you to the deeper reaches of your inner self. Keep a record of your insights. It will be useful as you learn how to put these new ideas and concepts into action. Don't discount any impressions or thoughts, no matter how odd. They provide real insight into your mind. All right, moving on to the moon. Emotion, dreams, desires. Once again, dreams. The mysterious moon only ever shows one face, and that is in shadow much of the time. She influences the tides and affairs of the heart, and her realm is that of dreams. Your emotional life is uppermost at the moment, in phase with the moon. If it's full moon, anticipate contentment and romance. The half moon helps you see both sides of a question. A crescent moon may leave you emotionally vulnerable. The new moon instructs you to hide your emotions and appear cool and contained. This card lends you eloquence and the ability to appeal to the emotions of others to make your point. You are at your most persuasive now. Oak tree. Growth, personal development, self-knowledge, self-confidence. The massive, sturdy oak was the tree of life, sacred to the Druids. Its roots went deep into the underworld, while its branches brushed the vault of the sky. The oak reassures you that you are on the right path. Your self-confidence is high. It's a good time to seek promotion or advancement in your chosen career. Friends and family should be supportive now, and a discussion about your future fruitful. It's a good time to put plans for a change of occupation or residence into action. Take time to explore your opportunities for personal development. I think I need some clarification on that, because I think it's not... I don't think it's personal development so much. There's a need for you to manage and regulate your emotions and to develop self-knowledge. That's why we keep running into dreams. There's something about yourself that you're not understanding. And you need yin to understand that, to bring that into balance. So you need peace and quiet and solo time to reflect. For those of you who are comfortable with sitting meditation, that's a great way to go. For those of you who need some movement, again, we have the going for a walk in the dark, if it's safe. And definitely turning off your electronics. If you really want to get in touch with your dreams and do some dream work, which is strongly suggesting, then you really need to improve the quality of your sleep, as well as putting a notebook and pen or pencil beside your bed. It won't work at first, probably. You have to set an intention with yourself before you go to sleep, before you lie down, that you are, that you want to wake up, that you want to remember a dream, an important dream, one that will help you understand your situation or this person, or is this situation with the person. And you're looking for insight. It's clear the insight is really into yourself. There's something about yourself that you need to understand. And that's why this person or situation is here for you. That doesn't mean it'll be easy. Depending on how important this insight into yourself is, it could be extremely challenging, because that's usually how it works. All right. I think you've got plenty of advice there, so I think we will leave it there. I am wishing you all the best.